Hey everyone, I hope your day is going well. I really appreciate you guys always tuning in, watching my videos. I want to bring you some real, life information to improve your credit score, especially when you're dealing with collections. This video, I would appreciate if everyone could possibly share it, because I get this question all the time, and I guess people don't know. A lot of people ask me, I had something negative or collection account reporting on my credit report. I paid it, and I don't understand why it's still on my credit. Because once you pay it, you guarantee it to report on your credit for the next 7 years. That's why it's not always good to pay these accounts. You need to know different strategies on when and when not to pay. So I'm making a book on how to deal with your collection accounts, and hopefully you're going to improve your credit, and I guarantee you will by doing this, because it makes up a large chunk of your credit score. So number one, if I'm dealing with an account, I need to know what type of account is it. Is it a student loan account? If that's the case, you guys, I wrote a book on how to deal with your student loan issues, and you really need to get that. Those accounts, the way the government is set up, you got to get it out of default. No way around that. You have to bring it current, but you can rehabilitate the loan if you have a federal student loan. So you can handle that very easily. Also, you might need to look at, is it a foreclosure account? Those debts are a little harder to deal with. They need to get a little time underneath them, and then you can possibly deal with them through the bureaus. Other debts, if it's a credit card debt, a medical bill, especially if it's sold to collection or a third-party collection account, those you can deal with majority of the time very easily, even if the debt is somewhat larger. Small accounts, I really never pay unless I really have to. Larger accounts, they might be tempted to try to sue you, but long as you know the information I'm going to give you in the book, you don't have really a problem to defend yourself in that, and you can actually turn that around where you can profit yourself for them suing you. And in each state has different laws, but it's just about the same. So take, for instance, I was trying to close on my home, and a old Verizon account by a third-party collector popped up. I couldn't close on my house because I had this, account that came up, and I had to pay it off. At that moment, what I had to do is make an agreement, satisfactory in accordance agreement, always in writing, you guys, always in writing. I can't stress it enough. In writing. So make this deal in writing, and I had to pay it. And then I call the next step, I backdoor it, and then I get more for it. Yes, say it with me. Pay it, backdoor it, get more money for it. I'm going to pay you and then backdoor you, and you're going to give me more money. That's the way I do it. How I do it, I set up the agreement, and I make sure that it get paid to the original collector, the original debtor, not to the collection company. Very good tactic that you can use. I'm going to go in depth in the book. But what you guys need to know now, what you need to know is, if you have a debt, you want to look at the last time that you paid on that debt, because you got a lot of collection companies that will act like it was activity on the account or reported as being the last date of pay more recent than what it was. The reason why, from that last date that a payment was made on that account, that's where your 7 years start to begin on most accounts. So they want you to make a small payment, even if it's on its way of falling off on your credit, because they can keep it on your credit for the next 7 years. They bought that account. So you want to be careful. And a lot of them they call re-age it. They move the age on it. So you want to look at that. Also look at your statute of limitations for each debt in your state on how long can they sue you. Certain debts in different states, they only have a limited time to sue you. Even a lot of them might bring up a lawsuit, but you can go through your court system and let them know that that suit and that timing is out of time. So you need to know that. Also, if you are applying for something and you want to remove something or try not for it to register ASAP, you can dispute it through the bureaus. That should temporarily stop it until they verify it. Or you can verify the debt through the collection company itself, and it should stall it for you. So I hope this helped you guys, and I hope you enjoy your day. Bye-bye.